Hi there, y'all. This is Sheena, and I would like to be able to provide you your brief feedback in helping you out, increase your online presence. I know that there's a really good market there in Houston for photo booth rental, and I know too that there are some really uh, big photo booth companies who have been getting almost all the clients or customers online, and my passion is to be able to take on that challenge of being able to help out businesses like yours. And when you're just starting out in the online space, I do see here that, I mean, you're not starting out, but you're starting to get known. But of course, the online presence has to have daily activity, daily update, and I want to be able to help out with that and take on that challenge to see businesses like yours get that online presence, boost that online presence, and bring those customers in your doorsteps instead of your competition. So I'm gonna be discussing three things. One will be your Google business profile, which what you have here, and also your competitions, yours and your competition's website, and also the performance behind it all. So first things first, I want to be able to discuss, of course, Google. We already know that Google is the #1 search engine all over the world, but also there is a finding that was analyzed by Backlinko, one of the biggest SEO companies, company blogs in the US, and they have studied over 12 million of searches for 2022, and they have found out that being on top on this, when you enter your keyword and you run the search, when a customer runs a search, 72% of the people who searches around this area, they click in this area, right? And the lower you go in this search, the lesser chance of you getting chosen, getting clicks, getting that exposure. So much more, of course, if you are in the page 2 or more of Google. So our goal is to always be in the first page, right? So I'm going to be discussing this part right here. There are times that there are ads, and luckily in this area and in this particular industry, this particular niche, photo booth rental Houston in particular, the keyword, it's showing up as this, right? So you'll be able to see the result right away, and the top 3 is where you want to be. That's where 30% of your business will come from. And if you go, well, you're already here, right? So that's a good thing. I believe you have you're running an ad, so that's a good thing, right? But also at the same time, you can run that and also be in this top page, right? So so you don't have to be paying per click, rather you be found in the first page. And the great thing about being in the top of Google business profile, you're not having to pay per click. You're just receiving that traffic. All you're doing is really doing the optimization in order for you to establish that relevance, that power, that authority in that industry, in that market, in that area where you're servicing. So few things that you want to be able to do is, of course, the review. You want to make sure that you have reviews there. Once you taking photos, you want to actively ask them for reviews so that you can boost this up. And then of course the name of the company. Let's go ahead and check and see yours. So you have 19 Google reviews, which is good, and just consistently adding it to that, right? So the address, the phone number is there, that's good. Description has to be the same across the board, across the internet. Phone number has to be the same as well, so this one's looking good. Photos has to have a lot. If you can add more, then that will be way better, right? So let's just check on some other photos, right? 26. The more you add, the better. If you can add 100, the more optimized it will be. And of course, the citation, local directory listing, if they are found, if this top 3 are found in 50 directories, then be found in those plus more. So I'll do them, I'll rank them. So those are the tips that I have in order for you to be found here and not have to run the ads all the time. All right, so next will be the review on your website. I love your website. I love the fact that you have, click call to action here, get a code. Of course, usually photo booth companies don't like putting forms here, but having a form will really be helpful. And also, I love the fact that you have social media here, which is very easily accessible. But you also want to be able to have phone numbers, so anyone who's searching you can contact you right away. You have some reviews there as well. So 2 things that that Google loves are command content and also keywords, right? Command content, having as much words in there as you can, so that you are showing authority in your industry, showing relevancy, and along with the keywords, right? Putting those keywords in there, and being searchable by Google. So photo booth rental Houston, putting that in your website will be very helpful. It means that when someone searches for photo booth rental Houston and it's within your website, then the Google will say, okay, this is relevant to the search, right? So you want to be relevant and show up for those keywords that your customers are searching for. So this is your competition, so you can see their keywords in there. Theirs is okay, not much information there. They have the testimonial, so that's good, showing your credibility, right? But other than that, they have keywords in there. The format is not really a fan of, but you get what I'm saying. So you have to make sure that you have content in there and also your keywords. So let's go ahead and check on the performance. I do see here that this is Ahrefs, and we are able to dive deeper as to what your performance is behind the scenes. So there are 86 websites stating your link. So basically backlinks is a shout out from another website. It looks like you are very familiar with that, so that's really, really good. UR rating is your trust rating, and DR rating is the power of your website. And these 2 should be relatively the same. Highest number is 100 for both of them, and they are impacted by these two information right here. It's showing that your domain rating is 0.5, so there might be spamming links, so you might want to have that checked, and you are showing up for 2 keywords, which is flash tickets. So you want to be showing up for the keywords that are big for your industry. So let's go ahead and check on your competition. So with the efforts that you have, once your keywords go up, your organic traffic can help. That can help your organic traffic go up as well. So this is your competition's back end performance. So this looks about relatively the same. A lot of referring domains. So referring domains or website can transfer power, credibility, and authority to your website. So we want to make sure that's a reason why we want to make sure that they are not, the links are not spammy. Keywords, they are looking like they are showing up for a lots and lots of keywords. So with their initiative, SEO initiative, they have about 723 traffic. And if you just do the numbers, and let's say that you are converting 10% of that 723, so 72, and how much is the average of a package, so you can do the numbers from there. That's a really good amount of return of investment for you, right? So let's check on the keywords that they are showing up for. So 2 things I want to be able to touch, or 3. Volume will be the number of searches for a specific keyword, and then keyword difficulty is how hard it is to rank this type of keyword, and 100 being the hardest, 0 being the easiest. And the position will be basically, if you search on the position, this is rank number 1 or position number 1 being in the first page. So they are showing up in the first page for a lot of keywords. So basically applying all of these keywords, and you want to be, anything that doesn't have Houston is a national, or a city and state is a national keyword. So you want to be showing up for photo booth Houston, Texas, photo booth Houston, TX, Houston photo booth. So different variations, and putting it in your website will be very helpful. And the more you update your website and also your Google business profile, the better. So I hope this helps out. Apply it. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm very excited because I know for a fact that once you apply it, this will help you out, increase your organic traffic as well. Other than that, thank you so much, and you have a great week. Bye.